Howie, I'm recording. Oh my god! What?
I hate you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm Levi to the Beezy.
I'm Howie.
That one just came out of nowhere. I don't know. I just came up with it on the spot. What are we talking about today, Howie?
We're talking about the Elven Council deck. Is that what it's called?
The PRECON, Elven Council PRECON. Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
It's pretty cool. It's blue, it's green, it's Simic. That means blue and green. Anyway, the commander is Galadriel, Elven Queen, for 4 mana, legendary elf noble. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if another elf entered the battlefield under your control this turn, starting with you, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance. If Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts you, then you get a +1 counter on your ring bearer. If Guidance gets more votes, or it is tied, you draw a card. Just value.
If you like it, put a ring on it. Whether or not people are giving you your ring or giving you a card, doesn't really matter. It's something that's getting guaranteed. It's really up to you. It's how you swindle the people. Guys, this deck's it's about being a politician. You're playing more than just a card game with this deck.
You're playing politics.
You're playing politics, baby.
So anyway, the video that you're watching right now is about hitting the subscribe button, and then
it's a whole video dedicated to the subscribe button.
Bye.
Okay.
So anyway, we're gonna add 10 cards, and we're gonna remove 10 cards, and they're all in-universe cards, meaning only Lord of the Rings stuff.
Yes, they are. This gets my jimmies rustled, but like in a good way. Let's start.
Are you doing this on purpose? Are you referencing all these magic YouTubers on purpose? Get out of here.
Okay, let's.
Number 1.
We're adding cards. Yeah.
Let's add.
Yeah.
Tireless Provisioner. 2 and a green for a Elf Scout. It's the right creature type. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you make a food or a treasure token. Super good.
Oh, it's nasty. This card's nasty in any deck. Again, in a good way. It's an elf. First of all, it's an elf. Secondly, you're getting all this value from your lands. And just it's valued city, baby.
Yeah. Super solid. Love it.
City. Yeah.
I like it in most decks.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those ones that is just it had a great reprint. Loved it. Love to see this card every time I see it. It's beautiful. And the art in this one's actually pretty sick too. I like it. I want to talk about my favorite card, Birds of Paradise. We're adding this in here. Not necessarily. It's just really good for like any form of ramping, and plus you have green. And you got green, you got blue, you have to be able to cast those cards. So anyway, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about when it comes to Birds of Paradise. It's just a beautiful little mana dork that I put in every single deck that has green in it.
Yeah, you play it, you tap it, you get mana. Just like our next pick, Delighted Halfling. Same thing, but when you cast a legendary spell, it can't be countered with that mana. Pretty cool. Same thing as Birds of Paradise. You probably know the card. Anyway, talk about a different one, Levi.
I want to talk teensy bit. I just wanted to say that Delighted Halfling is pretty good, and we've talked about it a little bit before, but it will help you cast your commander as well as like any other kind of like big legendary spell.
Okay, it's the best card in the set.
Best card in the set. And talking about another really good reprint that came in here, it's the Party Tree, aka the Great Hen. Anybody who's anybody knows that the Great Henge is good. It is a 7 and 2 green legendary artifact. It just costs X less, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. It taps to add 2 green and you gain 2 life, but a very big one is whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. Oh, you are getting
Beefy.
so much stuff. And a lot of the time too, I've seen people drop this bad boy for 2 green mana, and it is one of the nastiest artifacts on the field. Oh, I love this card.
Yeah, I mean, even just with your commander, this costs 4 less. And it's pretty good. I'd gladly play this for 5 mana.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, even if it costs a little bit less, it's so good. It gets my jimmies rustled.
Okay.
No, that's the second and last time my jimmies are gonna get rustled. Ever.
Storm of Sauron. 4 blue for an enchantment. It has ward. I can't read that. 3. Ward 3. Whenever you cast your second
Are you looking on a Nokia? Sorry, guys. My
Whenever
Nokia.
you cast your second spell. Each turn, copy it. Except the copy isn't legendary. You may choose new targets for the copy. You make a lot of mana in this deck, so it's pretty easy to cast 2 spells in 1 turn. Even if it's something as like small as doubling up your Delighted Halfling, and now you can like play the next 2 spells uncountered. It's amazing. It's awesome. Super fun too. Copying stuff is the best thing to do in Magic.
Yep. Yeah. You can just. There's so many awesome things you can do with this. It just casts like all these awesome bombs and then you just get 2 of them. You just get 2 of them. It's getting out of hand. Star Wars reference.
Wrestle your jimmies.
No, I'll never have my jimmies rustled. Okay, so yeah. With that being said, cool. I love that it can even protects itself a little bit. World War 3. Nice. What a nice little card there. Let's talk about Galadriel, Gift Giver. She's 3/2 green, legendary creature, elf, noble. When she enters, or attacks, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature, create a food token, or create a treasure token. She's also value city. You make her your ring bearer. She attacks. You can't be blocked by things. Smaller power than it? Bigger power?
I don't know how it works. I barely know how to play Magic.
Whatever the first one is. I think it's like one of the ones. Yeah. It's one of the abilities.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll put it up on the screen. The ring, what the ring tempts you things there are again, because. But yeah, it helps with that. And she's always putting a counter on something or making a food token or something else. I think this is just a good ring bearer target. Yeah, and it's an elf.
Super solid.
And it's an elf.
And
do you
it's
believe
the same
it?
lady on the box.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, zoom in on her face.
Wait, what? She does not look. She does not look the same.
Sorry.
Oh my God, Howie! There's another Galadriel.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna talk about the One Ring.
Oh.
It's a legendary artifact that costs 4 mana. It's indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden counter on the One Ring. It has tap and put a burden counter on it, and then draw a card for each burden counter on the One Ring.
It'll even protect you from the hurtful words people will say to you for playing this deck.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's protection, it's card draw. What more do you want in a card? It's colorless even.
It'll protect me from the bullies.
Put it in every card you ever... What? Put it in every deck you ever make from now on. It's cool. And if you want, you can go steal the one that someone pulled and put it in your deck. Go buy it for
there's
$2
only
million
one of
or
them,
something.
did you know? Oh, at time of recording, the One Ring got pulled. The actual One Ring.
Yeah. That's why I said go steal it. Because it's out there.
That's probably going to be pretty hard to do. Well, okay.
It's on flavor. Northwest Magic does not condone stealing.
Anyway, we'll talk about the other Galadriel that I was graciously giving you an intro for, but you just swerved me. You swerved me. Anyway, she's of Galadriel of Lothlorien. Oh my goodness. I don't know what these places are, who these people are. 1 green and a blue. Just having a little crisis here. Elf, noble, 3/3. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Galadriel of Lothlorien, your ring bearer, scry 3. Oh my God. I'm gonna read this. Galadriel of Lathlorian. She's 1 green and a blue. Legendary creature, elf, noble. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Galadriel as your ring bearer, scry 3. Whenever you scry, you may reveal the top card of your library. If a land card is revealed this way, put it on the battlefield tap. Civic things, but it's in the flavor of the ring tempting you. Pretty solid.
You're gonna get a lot of lands off this.
You're gonna get a lot of lands off this. That's why it's kind of like we're talking about how there's gonna be a lot of lands. If this wasn't all in universe, I'd probably even lean into that a little bit if I were making this deck, getting this deck going crazy. But this is all in universe. There.
Yeah. Oh God.
Sorry.
I don't like this channel anymore, man. Can I quit?
I just wanted to give you a little.
By yourself.
I just wanted to give you a little
Elven chorus. That's what you sounded like, right? 3 and a green for an enchantment. You may look at the top card of your library.
That's what elves sound like.
Anytime. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Anytime. Creatures you control have tapped to add 1 mana of any color.
Of any color.
Anytime.
Any color, anytime.
3 solid lines of text. Nothing to complain
hit me
about
with that Elven chorus, girl. Oh, anytime.
Hey.
Any place. Any mana.
You're freaking me out, man.
Bro, but I mean, I do have to piggyback off you here.
Get Nick on the call. I want him. I want him.
I do have to piggyback on you. I have to get on this piggyback ride of yours. I love the 3 texts there, the 3 lines of texts. I just, yeah, you creatures. Yeah. Anyway, I think we got one more. Yeah, one more. We're gonna do Mithril Coat up in this thing.
Okay.
I think we added this on one of our other deck texts, but anyway, Flash, indestructible, 3 mana. When it enters battlefield, attached to a target legendary creature you control. Equipped creature has indestructible, equip 3. So it's kind of nice. You get to just flash it onto something and give it indestructible. You're most likely giving it to your ring bearer because, as you know, if y'all been studying, you put it on your you make it legendary. You make your ring bearer legendary. It's a legendary creature that Mithril Coat. It gets on the creature. It's legendary. You put it on, and they put the coat on, and it's legendary.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, you weren't doing your homework. You weren't studying.
No, man, I've never seen any of these cards before. But I'm looking at this card, and it's got to go. Let's talk about the 10 cards that we're gonna.
We're just looking at this card. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going on to
this next.
The 10 cards we're removing. Yeah.
Learn from the past is one of the worst cards I've ever seen. I cannot believe they printed this as garbage. 4 mana. It's true. How
he viscously vomited when he saw this card. I watched it. Happen.
Target
live
player
on stream. He live
shuffles their
streamed
graveyard into their library. Useless. Draw a card. 1 card for 4 mana. Worst rate I've ever seen in my life. Not really, but it's pretty bad. Just take that out. You don't need it. You don't need that kind of bad mana in your life.
Yeah, it repulsed me when I saw it too. When I saw it, I was trying to be devil's advocate here. You're trying to be the politician here at the table. You know what I'm saying? You're trying. Maybe somebody really doesn't want somebody's graveyard to be there. Well, you can just get rid of it. But God, 4 mana for that, and then all you do is draw a card.
I don't like it.
It's
too expensive.
It maybe feels like 1 blue, maybe. Like, actually, not even joking.
No, yeah, I'd play that like 100%.
Super overcosted.
But it's not.
Yeah. So, talking about removing things, I'm just gonna get this Hornet Queen out of the way here. I think Hornet Queen is a cool card on its own. It's not like the best thing in the world or anything, but It is 4 and 3 green, and it comes down. It has flying and death touch itself, and then it creates 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death touch. It just doesn't really synergize with the deck at all.
No, it's 5 bodies, which is cool, but you're right. It's not an elf. It's not worth it.
Not an elf, and it's not even like that insane of a target for being your ring bearer either. Like, I don't really know. I don't know. It just seems kind of strange to me. Maybe it's just good protection, but it's not even that good protection.
So, as you're gonna see for the next few cards, we took out a lot of these high mana cards because there's a sub theme in these secondary commanders, like Gandalf, Westward Voyager, 5 mana for a legendary creature, not an elf. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, each opponent reveals the top card of their library. If any of those cards shares a card type with that spell, you copy the spell. Yeah, pretty cool, but that would be like if this was your commander and you built more around it. We don't need this fractured thing where we have all these different sub themes. We're trying to make this more cohesive and flow better. And this is not it.
Yeah, I would definitely rock this as an actual commander if I was doing this, because this is something you have to build around. You can't just sub theme this. No way, Jose. Anyway, you're not Jose, but let's talk about Lorien Revealed, Jose. It's 3 and 2 blue, draw 3 cards, and has island cycling. I actually didn't really initially completely, absolutely, just disgustingly hate this card, but it isn't good. It isn't like a good.
You are telling me
it's not good. It's not good.
There is not a world where anybody should be playing a card that costs 5 mana that says draw 3 cards on it.
Mystic Confluence.
Get out.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not a good card. Yeah. Just overall, there's not a single redeeming quality about it. I've changed my mind entirely. It's the worst card ever.
Let's take out Radagast, Wizard of Wilds. Again, not an elf. 4 mana, Ward 1. Birds and beasts you control Ward 1. We don't have a lot of those. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, we don't have a lot of those. Choose one. Create a 3/3 green beast, or create a 2/2 blue bird with flying.
Oh,
again, it's cool by it's as a commander, different deck, not here.
Yeah.
It's not doing much for us at all.
Yeah, I actually do like this guy. I think he's really cool. But as y'all can probably see at this point, it just doesn't really flow with it. He's not an elf, and they're just the set and just Magic the Gathering in general has so much support for elves, and I have to take my shirt off. It's so intense. My shirt's off right now. I'm just
you got a different level of energy today, man.
I'm just. I'm actually shirtless.
Okay. let's.
Wait, it's my turn.
Marco.
It's my turn.
Is it?
But with with that, I might as well do some of the boring stuff. My shirt's off, so I might as well lay it back on you here. We're gonna take out 3 lands: Lonely Sandbar, Tranquil Thicket, and Woodland Stream. Woodland Stream doesn't do anything, just comes in tapped. We at least can do the ones that give you life, let you scry something. Tranquil Thicket has cycling, and so does Lonely Sandbar cycling. They're just the exact same versions of themselves, except one's blue, one's green.
Come in tapped.
But they all come in tapped. Let's just take them out.
Part. You don't want to draw those that much.
And there's 38 lands base in the deck, so let's take out 3 of those.
Yeah. And with our removals, the mana value, average mana value of the deck is going down, so you don't need 38 lands.
Yes, with our removals, average mana value went down.
Not good.
Along with the removal of my shirt.
Along with Seeds of Removal, Seeds of Renewal, 6 and a green for a sorcery. It has Undaunted, which means it costs 1 less to cast for each opponent. So that means at best, this is probably going to cost 4 mana. Return up to 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand, and you exile Seeds of Renewal. I'm offering recursion, but 4 mana for 2 cards, and you exile this, so you never get to play it again. Like no matter what, it's I don't know. I like it better on cards like what's that green card that everybody loves? Even I love it.
Llanowar Elves.
No, that doesn't.
Colossal.
Eternal Witness, where it's 3 mana, but it's a creature, so you can blink it, you can do stuff, and you can abuse it. This is like a one and done for 4 mana. You could do better. Let's take it out.
Oh yeah. No, there's so much better renewal, but renewal recursion. There's so much better recursion, especially going around. But yeah, this one like isn't really. It's not like absolutely horrible. That's what I'm actually gonna stand by this. And this one's not like the worst thing in the deck. It's not the worst card in the deck, but
no, it's not. But when we come down to it, this is probably like the last cut that you should make.
Yeah, it's
not bad, but it's not going to cut it if we're doing a 10 in, 10 out.
Yeah, and especially because we aren't even caring anymore about the whole 5 mana thing and that Mr. Gandalf, the Voyager of West, is doing. So, yes. Last one, Colossal Whale. The whale that's colossal. Have we talked about this one?
No.
Colossal Whale. This mother trucker. 5 and 2 blue. He's a 5/5 with Island Walk, and when he attacks, you may exile target creature defending player controls until it leaves the battlefield. I kind of understand why he's in there. He's a decent ring bearer target, but because he also has Island Walk, which is like some evasion, but he's still 7 mana, and for what he does.
Slow. Yeah. 7 mana, then you gotta wait a turn. He's probably dead by the time he attacks. It's not worth it.
Insert the meme like fart sound. The meme, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, me insert that.
Yeah, you can do that if you want, I guess. But it's just
already
a slow
happened.
card. Even playing Gandalf or Radagast or whatever big mana stuff, you could do better. It's not good.
No, sir. No, sir. It is not. Well, I think we have our 10 adds and 10 removals.
Yeah.
11 removals, including my shirt. So
I learned what this commander did today. Man, it was a good ride. I don't know.
Yeah, after hours and hours of extensive research.
I don't know. I spent about 37 seconds on this video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kidding, guys. I swear.
Guys, I'm just kidding. Anyway, before you make a fool out of yourself,
go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, and the like and the comment. Tell us that we're cuties. I want to see. Yeah. I want to see a comment. I want to wake up and see a comment that says I'm just cute. That's what I want to see when I wake up.
Yeah. And if you guys want, you can I
don't get that
watch
enough.
A different video here.
My mom doesn't tell me I'm cute enough. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't either, dude.
Well, this has been Northwest Magic. I'm just going to try to figure out my thoughts and try to understand something about me, maybe see a therapist.